All right. Next up, I'm going to tell you why you're making the greatest mistake of your life.
Did you order? Did you put some money down on a Stream Deck?
Did I put money
on a Steam Deck?
No.
Why not?
Why would I do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would I do that?
Put a PC in your hands.
Yeah, okay. So Steam has announced the Steam Deck, which is their like portable gaming PC. It's like this bigger than a Switch. It's pretty big, actually.
Yes, it's got a 7-inch screen, 7.5 inch.
Yeah,
I think.
Something
and it's
like that.
1280 by 800 resolution, which is like 16:10 aspect ratio, which is weird.
Yeah, that is a weird one.
80 pixels more than 720p.
Yes, there'll be black bars. Yeah, so they announced this thing. It's coming out. Do they have an actual date? I don't know if they have an actual
no.
date
So
yet.
when I put my reservation in, it just says Q1 2022.
So anywhere from, what does Q1 start at?
January, I think.
Maybe it might be financial quarter one, so it's not January
it could be
to March.
Then
I think it's March is financial quarter. So that's when it's coming out. So I told you, you tweeted about it. Like, I put my money down this, and I just replied like, I'm gonna tell you why you're making a big mistake, and I'll tell you why you're making a big mistake. First of all, you're not gonna use this thing.
Sure am.
Okay, I disagree. Second of all, you could already had an NVIDIA Shield. This is just an NVIDIA Shield.
Yes.
Which you could already had.
Yes.
No one cared about it, except now it's Steam, everybody cares about it. So I'll tell you what the deal with this is. Do you remember Steam machines?
Yep.
Okay. How well did those go over?
Those went over poorly because they were made out of house. Nothing was made in-house.
Fair enough.
Nothing was standardized. Everything
Besides
was
the OS.
Besides the OS.
Yes. Okay. Do you remember Steam Link?
Yes.
Okay.
Works pretty good.
Okay. They were selling those for $1 when they were clearing them out because they abandoned it.
Should have got one.
They abandoned that. What's up next from Steam? The Valve Index. Okay.
Yep. One of the best VR headsets.
Okay. That's fine. What has Valve done for that? They released one game.
I haven't kept up with it.
They released one game.
They
Half-Life
don't release games anymore.
No, they sure don't. But like, what's the deal between getting an Index for $1,500 and an Oculus, whatever? Nothing. There's no reason to, right?
Well, 4K screens.
Okay. Do you remember the Steam controller?
Yes, garbage.
Okay. Another thing Steam did.
Yep.
Went down the toilet.
Yep.
Okay. Now we have the Steam Deck.
Yep.
Okay, is this the one that's actually gonna...
This is the one. Everyone says it's gonna be the one.
Everyone said the same thing about the Steam controller.
Nobody said that about
the Steam
controller.
they did.
Everyone was hyped about it. I didn't see any major people were doing anything with it.
So, in the chat, I've been asked, Nacho Love has asked me, how am I liking the PS4 VR? We're not talking about it. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Mikey, okay? I have not used it yet, okay? I just think this is another thing that's just going to come out and it's going to be cleared out later.
Could be.
Yes.
Could be. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I travel for work.
Yes, true.
I like this week that's coming up where I'm going to spend a day here, a day here, a day here, and I'm traveling around. I'm not going to set my PC up.
Okay.
When I don't set my PC up, I can't get any work done on any reviews, playing games like that, taking notes.
Okay. So you're going to use this.
I'm going to use this because I can load. I don't have to keep Steam on it. I can put Epic on it. I can put whatever I want on it.
Okay.
And it'll work.
And
except for Game Pass right now, and they're working on that.
Okay.
So I can sideload that on. I can still work on things, and I don't have to lug the computer around all the time. I'm going to lug the computer around when I'm staying in a place for a week. But if I'm not, if it's just like a day here, day here, day here, then it's good. I can do that.
Okay.
And then I can also bring the computer with me. If I have good internet, I can have a 2 PC setup just for streaming.
If you have a good internet.
If I have good internet, I can have a 2
which
PC
you've
setup.
Never had.
Never had good internet. One place I've had good internet.
Yes.
That's it.
So, oh man, I was going to say something. Oh, like you have a Android phone right now that you could be playing with a PlayStation controller.
Yes.
You've never done that.
No, the internet's been too crappy.
Okay, so you're not streaming on the Steam Deck?
I'm probably not going to stream on the Steam Deck, but
I mean, are the games saved locally or is it streaming?
It's local.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's just straight up Steam OS. Everything.
Okay.
You can put things local. There's a 64 gig, a 256 gig, and a 512 gig.
Yeah.
And then it's expandable with
NVMe.
Well, they are NVMe.
No, but the slot is NVMe.
There's another slot, a card slot.
Yeah, it's NVMe.
Is it?
Well, a guy emailed Gaben, and that's what he said back to
Oh.
him, is it NVMe? So, I guess so. All right. Well, I hope it works out for you.
I think it will. I'm pretty sure it will.
I hope
16
it does.
gigs RAM. The only weird thing is that it's a Zen 2, a custom Zen 2 architecture, and they're on Zen 3 right now for Ryzen.
Okay.
But I think they did that to keep the cost down.
Okay.
You're still getting a 4-core, 8-thread APU in there, rather, with much more power than the Switch. But you don't get to play any Nintendo games.
Yeah.
That's the only problem, is that people are saying, oh, you don't get to play any Nintendo games. You can't compare it to the Switch.
Yeah, I mean, I
wouldn't have compared it to the Switch anyway.
I don't really compare it to the Switch either, really.
No. It's just a handheld with a similar size.
I don't know. It just strikes me as an NVIDIA Shield, basically.
Yeah.
So
NVIDIA Shield's all streaming, though, isn't it?
Well, streaming from your other PC or whatever, but
yeah.
I don't know. I guess if they can get it working properly. I don't know. This Steam's released a lot of stuff where it's just like, okay, this...
Oh, yeah.
Like big screen mode and... I don't know. A lot of things where it's like a good idea, but then it doesn't go anywhere. They do a lot of
experimentation, that's for sure. But sometimes they hit it out of the park, like with the Vive.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like the Vive works unbelievably well for a VR.
Yeah.
Except the controllers suck.
Yes.
Because it's got those first-gen haptic thumb pads.
Yes.
And these ones, the thumb pads in the deck are supposed to be the second gen.
I don't know. I just always see like, okay, what did we had? We had Artifact. I mean, that's different. It's not hardware, it's a game, but like Valve's doing a lot of missing recently, not a lot of hitting.
They get hits, they get misses.
Yes, mostly misses recently.
Especially with hardware.
Oh yeah, big time. That's why I think it's not really, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I hope it works out.
They're coming out in the States first. And that's supposed to be the end of this year. So we're going to get a good preview of how everything is working and if it's going to be good before I even get mine. Before I even put more money into it.
Yes.
We're going to know.
It was $5?
It was $5 to get a reservation.
You gave a free loan to Gaben.
Yeah. He doesn't need it, though.
Nope, he sure does not need it.
Dude is loaded.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Alrighty.
Yeah, so for the 64 gig version, which is not an NVMe drive, it's just a standard SSD or an eMMC. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It's probably like inbuilt RAM chip.
Yeah.
$499. You get a carrying case.
Yeah.
The one I got, the 256 gig version, is $659. These are all Canadian.
Yes.
And that has an NVMe in it. And then the 512 gig NVMe one is $819.
Yes. And I think they all have the slot to put in NVMe in them.
Yeah, they all have the slot to put the card in.
So, very good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it works, especially if I have to continue to work at this job that I'm working at.
Yes. Well, I hope it works out for you.
Yes, me too.